Linda Peterson is well known in the crafting world for her fabulous work in friendly plastic, jewelry making, and polymer clay. Linda has the coolest lineup of live online classes at Craft Tech University that you must check out. Today, Linda's here to show you how to roll beads. I'm delighted to welcome Linda Peterson. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Tiffany, and hi, everyone out there. I hope you guys had a great crafty weekend. It is hotter than blue blazes here in Missouri, so this is the perfect opportunity to spend indoors making some really cool beads and some great summer crafts, and actually getting your bead supply up so that you can make those gifts in the future. And today's demo, if you would, Tiffany, put up the slide that I sent you of my book. If you don't have it, I think I sent it to you. Today's demo is going to be based on bead techniques. This is a book that I wrote using Amico's bead rollers, and that's what I'm going to show you today. So I'm going to reset my camera here. And let me turn it over here. All right. I'm going to show you how to roll all these different, there's my book, shaped beads using one of these little tools called the bead roller. Let me put my camera up just a little bit more so you can see this. And actually the bead roller, this is called the tri bead roller. So it makes 3 different designs here. You can see, I got to find my positioning in my camera here. Okay, there we go. Well, I just can't quite get it today. There we go. Okay, so it makes 3 different designs, the round, the oval, and the bicone. But if you use just a little bit of imagination, you can actually get 9 different designs, actually a little bit more than 9. And I'm going to show you that today. So let me show you real quick. I'm going to turn this around. The bead roller actually comes in 2 different pieces, and the one piece has a ledge over here on this side. You can kind of see it right there. It has a little lip that sticks out, and it fits perfectly inside the other piece that has a little indentation here. So this is your slider bar, and this is what you're going to match up, and you're going to be able to slide the pieces together. Now, we're using polymer clay. This also works with friendly plastic, and it comes with a little measuring tool that I don't have with me, but basically it's a little disc that you put clay in and you cut the top and the bottom off. What's left in the disc is the perfect size, but sometimes that's a little cumbersome. So what I do is I roll what I call a guide bead, and this is the bead that's the perfect size to fit into each one of these slots to roll the perfect size bead every time. So if you'll make beads, several beads this size, you can just roll one right after another and you'll get perfectly shaped beads each time. So let me show you what I mean. I'll just drop it here in the center. This is going to make an oval bead. Line the little slider bar up and you just slide it back and forth. Okay. So I'm using pretty gentle pressure, and when I'm finished, out comes my bead, nice and perfect each time. But I want to show you how to get more bang for your buck. So I want to show you how to get more shapes than just the 3 shapes. So if you use the right amount of clay in each of these, you're going to get an oval, a circle, and this is the bicone. Okay? But if you add more clay than what you should, you'll get different shapes. For instance, if I add a bigger ball of clay into the oval bead and put the lid on, instead of using the roll where the bead actually rolls all the way over, I'm going to use what I call the smash and rock technique. So I've put the lid on it and I've smashed the bead down, but I'm just going to rock and roll it back and forth. I am not flipping the bead over. I'm just rocking it back and forth. Okay? When I do that, I get a puff bead or a lentil bead. So there's a new shape. Now, if I take the same amount of clay, so this is more clay than what you would normally use to roll a perfect bicone bead, and I put it in the bicone area here, and again, whoops, it fell off. It's sticking to my fingers. Okay, I'm putting the lid down again, same technique, smash and rock and roll. So I'm just smashing it, rocking it back and forth, gentle pressure. I get a diamond shape bead. All right. If I give it a little twist, I get a twisted diamond shaped bead. So far I've made 5 different shapes. Now, how would you make different shapes using the circle? Well, if I go back in and I use the same side or the right size ball and make a ball just normally the way you would originally, putting the lid on, rolling it back and forth, and make your nice uniform ball shape. If I use the side of my tool here and I flatten it, and then I come back in with a little toothpick, I've now made a donut bead. And you can do all these different shapes beads without this roller, but what makes this great is you get the same size, perfectly shaped beads each time, and you don't have to guess about it. So I've showed you how to make the 3 originals, which is the circle or the ball, the oval, and the bicone. From the bicone, then if you press and make use more clay, then you get a diamond or a twisted diamond. If you add more clay in the oval, you get a lentil bead. And then just by altering the round shapes, you can either get a donut, you can get a cube. I can even make a rectangle bead from the oval. So that's kind of one way to get a little more bang for your buck using the Bead Roller.